famously, you have this ongoing thing with Brad Pitt.
So I've done some terrible things to Brad. Wait, Brad's done some terrible things to me, too.
So how did it start?
I don't remember how... We were doing Ocean's 11, I think it was the first one. And I don't remember what it was. I think initially, one of my favorite things is to get those things that go around your license plate or a bumper sticker, because you never go to the back of your car and look. And put it on people's cars, because it's funny, and they can ride around, you know, with some horrible, you know, embarrassing bumper sticker. And I found a bumper sticker in the shape of a pot plant that said, cops. I put it on the back of his car, because I figured, there's no way you don't get pulled over. I mean, there's no way. And he got pulled over. And then he went on, I think, Letterman and said, you know, Letterman asked him when he and Angie would get married, and he said, when George can legally marry in the United States. He didn't want to... And he just kept going back and forth with that for a while. And then it was, I had stationery made up with his name, and then I would send letters to other actors from Brad Pitt. I sent Meryl Streep a letter from Brad where I got a big thing of CDs that had, it was a dialect coach. And he had like every dialect, you know, Gaelic, Yiddish, every dialect you could possibly, and this huge thing. And I sent it to her with a note from Brad that said, you know, I hear you're going to be doing the Iron Lady soon. This guy helped me with my dialect in Troy or something. You know, here, I thought maybe this would help. And I sent it to Meryl, and, you know, she's very confused. And I sent letters to lots and lots of people from Brad.
And is that you don't tell either of them?
I don't tell either, no. I later, like a year or 2 years later, I let them know, and then they're like, are you kidding me? I'm doing one now that I can't tell you about, but in a year you're going to hear that I've been arrested. I'm not kidding, because I think I've crossed the line.
Oh, no. That's so exciting.
Yeah, it's exciting. I have a wife, she's a barrister, I'll be fine.
You have said, Olivia, that you're not a great one for the research.
Understatement. Sorry. I love you.
No, but you must have done some for this. No. You must have done some for this.
Yep.
No. If you ask her...
You licked a stamp.
Well, we were all given lovely Polly, who's a movement coach, and it turns out I can't change what my body does. So I still walk like me, which is, I've been told, quite like a farmer. And
no, I have to say, there's a scene in it, and it's you and Prince Philip walking up the garden.
Is it filmed on the back of my head?
No, it's the two of you walking up towards you out in the garden.
Yeah.
Did
you say farmer?
Oh, OK, so...
Does the Queen do arms?
Yeah.
Well, every now and then when I'm really concentrating, I can get a little bit right. So was I doing that as well?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, OK. Yeah, I'm not very good at...
But you go to extraordinary lengths to research
I go
things.
to ridiculous things. I don't think it necessarily is necessary.
But I enjoy it. I do
but
enjoy
you
it.
love it.
I love it.
And
I like the...
Were you brilliant at school at research and projects?
Yeah, I was a SWAT.
Shit at it.
Yeah.
There must have been mentions of a sequel between... It was 1982, wasn't it, when it came out? So between then and now, so why now, why not before?
I guess because Ryan wasn't available.
Well, for many years he wasn't available.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, not for 30 years. But they were waiting for me to grow up. But they decided to have to go ahead anyway. No, they finally came up with a good with the story. I read it, and I thought it was awesome. I thought it was great. And as I read it, I read about the character that Ryan?
It's Ryan.
Came to play, and I said, and with great enthusiasm, I called up the producers and I said, "This is great. I can't wait to get blah blah blah." And what a great part! Why don't we see if we can get
Ryan
Gosling?
Yeah.
And they said, "Oh, I don't know how to."
Gosling?
Gosling. Brian.
Yes. Good. You guys got
Ryan.
that. You got that on tape.
Ryan Gosling. And I said, "Why don't? This is a great part for Ryan Gosling."
Tyson and Amelia, you have seen each other since Game of Thrones,
We
haven't you?
have.
Oh.
Yes.
Every time I come to England, I call Mike.
Oh, and in fact, I've just remembered. So, because this goes out, we're taping this on a Thursday, so
Yes.
This goes out tomorrow night.
Yes.
So, will you
Tomorrow night, so when we won't be here, we'll be at my party.
We'll be at her party.
Yeah.
Amelia's having
not
one.
coming
Are you
to my
going to
party
Amelia's
tonight.
party?
She hasn't asked yet.
Do you
but
want to?
I'd love to come.
There we are.
Yeah,
Sorted.
as long as Jason
This
and
one's
I
here.
can swap clothes and I turn up first.
Here's a test for you. If you shut your eyes.
Yes.
Shut your eyes. Okay. Is this the real voice of Ian McKellen, or is it somebody doing Ian McKellen?
Okay.
Graham, is there room for another mutant on that sofa of yours?
That's the real.
That's him.
It is him.
Yeah,
Yes, it is. Come out, Ian McKellen!
It's so good to see you.
Hello, darling. Hi, lovely to see you. Thank you so much for coming. Have a seat. Have a seat, too. Have a seat. But there's a weird thing, because you're all in the film together, there's people who don't want the idea that you got on. They like the idea that
Oh,
you
no.
didn't.
We just the other day, we were all doing a junket where, you know, you sit in a room and someone asks you the same question every 5 minutes.
Sorry.
All of a sudden, my publicist... It's okay. And my publicist walks in. She's got this look. She's kind of a pit bull. She comes in, she goes, "We just got an email from this tabloid, and they're saying that you were a problem and that you have problems with everyone else on the set, and there's just a problem." And so then you take it very personally. You go, "It's just a tabloid, doesn't matter," but then you start to schwitz and you start to panic, and then next thing we know, she got the same email from the same place, slightly altered. She got she was a problem, and then she was a victim, and then we realized that everyone wants us to be ripping each other's weaves off. I mean, they just want us to be pulling hair out and just...
That's so weird,
No,
isn't
but
it?
it's a cliche. It's such an old cliche that women can't get on collectively.
Yeah.
It's just an old myth.
They tried.
And we did not live up to it.
Didn't work.
I saw Jim Duggins and King Kong Bundy,
Yes.
Skandar Akbars, and Care Von Erichs and Carry the Claw. Oh, I got kicked out of Hearst Coliseum.
We're talking Texas wrestling.
I get kicked out of Hearst Coliseum in Shreveport for pelting Skandar Akbar with a bag of tomatoes on the 8th row.
Skandar Akbar was a man dressed as a sheik that used to throw fire.
Yes. And he managed King Kong Bundy, who was like 484 pounds.
And
I remember
wore a
the missing link
leotard
from
singlet.
Parts Unknown.
Yeah.
And
Remember the green face, spit green mist?
They sound really good.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Entertaining.
It was so much fun.
And I'm John Cena.
But he's got
King
this.
Kong Bundy, Skandar Akbar.
Those guys have been funny. Okay. How long, we worked together for how many years now?
It's been 2. After one, right? It's been 3?
Maybe 3.
It's been 3. After the first year, Leslie, and my name is Kate McKinnon, and she, I know that, but she came up to me and she said, after a year of knowing me, you all right, Kate Middleton?
And were you joking?
No, I was not. And I was like, McKenna, I was like, well, who's Middleton then? She was like, a princess bitch.
Oh, and?
I've been waiting for a moment to wear this. These people were not born when we started making Lord of the Rings, you know. So it's a big part of their lives, and that's very, very sweet, isn't it? And to be able to see all 6 movies now and show them to their kids.
God,
and that's what's nice. We've made classics. That's lovely.
And also, it will take nearly a day to watch it.
But it can be done.
Have you done it?
Yeah, I think I did it. I was off school ill once. I think I did with my friend. I think we watched them.
Well,
we might have watched 1 or 2.
3 or da-da-da.
You're amazing.
Right answer.
So are you.
Were you born in Hawaii? you...
I wasn't born in Hawaii. I was
you lived
born
there.
in San Francisco, but I did a lot of my growing up there.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I thought you were born
amazing.
there.
I don't know. I don't think. No.
You told me.
I didn't. No, I told
I
you.
swore you said.
I've known you for years. I've always said I was.
But
born
when we
in
were
San-
there, you gave me a big speech like, "This is my land." I started. I swore he told me.
Yeah, but I'll share that with that.
Well, now all of a sudden, San Fran. That was San Fran. Then I transferred. When we were there, you gave me a very spiritual speech about how it all started. How your mother held you over this cliff. This is the cliff where I was born, and my mother gave me.
This is the problem. Yes. Try to be respectful. Hawaii was beautiful. Beautiful, mountainside and lushness, and we shot in this beautiful place called Kualoa Ranch, where Jurassic Park, the original Jurassic Park, was shot, and the ones after that as well, and it was just amazing.
But you didn't like it, Kevin.
He hated it. No, this is the problem.
I didn't like it at all. I mean, outside of the spiritual grounds that you took me to, and I swore you even sung a song. You were like, I remember. I specific. We'll talk about it later.
Well, how did the song go?
The song. You were like, Kuna Matana.
How many times have you seen the Eras tour now?
3 so far.
3 so far.
3 so far.
I can't wait. I haven't seen it yet.
There it
I could
is.
see you in the background.
That's me right there.
That little blur right
Just
there.
passed.
Yeah. And you're not just a fan. You've been friends for years.
Since she was 17 and I was 18.
How did you meet?
Yeah. We met, oh, well, that was us the other night. That wasn't when we were 17 or 18. Just for clarity. We met at this thing that they had called the Young Hollywood Awards when I was 18 in LA, and we just kept in touch ever since and became great friends. And what was very special about the first night of her tour was I had no idea what to expect, obviously, because it was night one. It was in Phoenix, Arizona, my hometown. And Mandy Moore, who was the choreographer of La La Land, was her choreographer for the tour. So it was like a bunch of lovely things all come together, and it was incredible to see.
And, excuse me, but the Swifties have gone nuts because she released a song in the summer, When Emma Falls in Love, and they're all saying that you're the Emma. Can you confirm or deny?
You have to ask her.
Okay.
All right.
Have you guys seen the fan art?
No.
Have you seriously?
Well, I saw something
Just what
you showed
on the
us
way
when
in.
we were back
yeah.
there.
So I showed that, but there's other ones. Like this is nice.
Was that what you were reading?
This is how. Look at them.
That's terrible.
They are such good pals. Look at you, Michael.
I know. It's much better than that real photo you showed me on the way in. That's just scary.
But no. And what if they're at the craft services during filming? One of them gets hungry. Why, you could share a cherry.
Oh, my God. Right. Different artists, though.
Different artists. Actually, this is
You've
quite
never
good,
made
this
me
art.
cupcakes. But what are you wearing, James? In there? Give me again. What are you wearing?
Am I wearing dungarees?
Like dungarees.
Obviously, you did the baking, and I'm feeding it to you.
Why am I in dungarees?
While you're in the workshop, it could be an apron.
What then?
You did the baking, and I'm feeding you.
That's great. No, that's lovely. Yeah, because you've worked hard all afternoon, James. So you deserve a treat.
So I'm taking your cherry?
Yes. Meanwhile, after filming, you're just relaxing.
Don't do this.
That's
Do you know what I'm saying?
Stressful.
What I'm saying is, I know it's tough being number 9.
I'm saying I don't want to take a bath.
I don't want to. Should we play Bucky?
But here you are baking. It's rather beautiful. Now, for some reason...
Somebody's stirring the
Wait a minute. Stop everything for a minute, mate. Whoever's creating this artwork, I applaud your artistry, by the way. It's beautiful work. But if anybody's given...